Morning. Getting ready. Been doing some filming today. I'm going to be doing some filming of my what I ate to get to my 9% body fat. I'll also do some filming this weekend on my workout, my 9% body fat workout. And then I'm going to probably include like what it is that I have now for maintenance. But yeah, it was a really good day yesterday though. Went out, got to see a bunch of tall ships with great masts for the 250th year anniversary of the US. That was a lot of fun. And hung out with a buddy of mine who I haven't seen in a while, Chevalier. Cool guy. No, we were hanging out and we just hadn't really gotten to interact in person for a while. Been busy communicating online primarily. So it was nice to see him. But, an unfortunate thing came up. And that was the fact that he had failed to ever motivate himself, because he was looking at me and he was saying how I look a lot better. Now I have a jacket on. I'm always wearing a lot of clothes. But it was really hot. So I was a little bit more revealed. And he was just like, damn, dude, you're looking fucking great. And we ended up talking about the fact that a while back, him and his wife say, hey, we want to get fit. We want to be healthier. And I was like, fucking great. I will help you out. I will help build your diet for you. I'm not going to, prep it and do the whole deal for free, but I'll prep one. I'll help you learn how to prep, and I can help build something for you, and we can work together. And I'll do that for free. We're just friends. And there was never any follow through. And in the end of the day, not at the end of the day, but during the discussions, motivation came up, and he asked me, like, dude, motivate me to get to the fucking gym, because he's just like, come on, help me out here. And I thought, that's very interesting. And so I can respect that you're saying that you cannot muster the motivation. Like, that's okay, very well. I could try to, if you'd like. But look, when someone keeps asking another person to motivate them, it may be a sign that the goal hasn't become theirs yet. The research in human motivation suggests that people who sustain effort when the goal feels personally meaningful, self-chosen, and of course possible for a lot of people. I oftentimes pursue things that are impossible, but that's a personal thing. Most people, you want to choose possible. Motivation is borrowed from someone else's, though. That usually fades unless it turns into your own personal motivation. You have to have ownership over it. Now, I told him that, and I actually referenced the fact, like, there's wanting and doing are not the same thing. It's like, do you really want this, honestly? A person can say they want something and still not act, because intention often fails to become behavior, unfortunately. I know there's, Web Insurance. They had a meta-analysis. But it was about medium to long change in intention, production. It only created very small effect. The I want to change is not the same as I'm ready to behave differently. They were able to show that. That was a detailed one. But I think like Locke and Latham's like the 35-year fucking review will show you that get motivated is a weak thing. It's do X, buy Y, date with feedback. That's like the method to use. They found that all the evidence that they were able to show was that you needed to have specific goals and values applied to them. And dates, of course, very helpful. These things are, that's how it is. Rented motivation. Motivation from another is a fragile thing. Until the motivation comes from the person's own desire, from your own wishes, your own drive, your own personal values, I'm not really motivating you. You are just renting my urgency. That's completely useless. Well, I shouldn't say completely useless. It could be a basis to start, maybe. But I've had many people who have asked for assistance, and I'm willing to try. And then at the end of the day, though, it never goes past idea. And that seems to be a real problem these days. I don't know, maybe it's always been a problem, but I definitely notice it a lot today, especially with people watching motivational speeches and stuff all the time, and all these life coaching and shit, but it's all, well, see, I'm pursuing something. I feel like I am because I'm listening to this person talk about this, or I'm watching this motivation video every day. Okay, but when is that going to translate into reality? I don't know. I had my own things, but that's a discussion for later. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know. I just couldn't get this stuff out of my head. Maybe having these little videos every day helps. I think it helps me regulate my thoughts. So, that's why I'm doing them. Lots of people have said they would, but they don't do it. Just do it. Just do something. Why not? But, yeah. Well, I'm going to get prepped up so I can film my consumption of nutritional nonsense. But, yeah. So I'm going to have some fun with that. I enjoy making anything to do with food. So, alrighty. Well, you have a good one or a bad one. I won't tell you what to do.